a tea for an asher for your mobile Beraquaba. A BM so the ba a daily update TV so. A BNN will be pay more channel no so now unima high daily updates. Any day so your source of a subscriber no notification bell no so. Tembia ye the video betuno YouTube be more later and that's obi boy room be two videos no hwe bi na wa share na afoforo so enya bi ahwe nya me sure yedim sembesa ya domu nyina ye tifo na ye ni komo kakra na ye nkotie ene no because eye ore be a friend Victor Uncle Victor okopiem Accra FM the citizen shows wa braibo bi ansa Commander Boham said do na friend no atena ye na ho na ye Uncle Victor eni nsembebre egu akwamo na Uncle Victor oye panyi pa oye panyi achese odi MPP sorry NDC amanyo konumu tintiman yi na je se onye ni paketwa kra ana meka na wasemi na Uncle Victor emrebi ekoka se ye impeach Akufo-Addo ye impeach no ewani niema bia oye ho na sa Uncle Victor sa ne Akufo-Addo ene kwa sorry omunyina som eye baby ba Anglican na Uncle Victor ne ni hia wa sorry dem na okachenze Akufo-Addo echere ne se na wo na okaze ye impeach me na se ye nyam sei no ana Uncle Victor no say yes ana bobi kura bi say sa e wa so de say yes Akufo-Addo na je say office in church na no Uncle Victor ka say first na oba sorry na amamfo asori for no budget ne so no na omo bebe na Akufo-Addo ni ade no say no Akufo-Addo ba sorry for ni na make you tell say Akufo-Addo mas no be no kra woni ni soldiers ne you know Rebecca muti omo ba bi obi akra embe omo that kind of way no they just say Uncle Victor no asema o kenyana no or expose Akufo-Addo what happened in church said how I saw members no ma make you tend they don't even get closer to me anymore. Akufo-Addo pastor lonely with his wife and then some of the armed military men or don't be premises on no was he we are not just in a poor and just say easy tie mo rem ni kwoti and then Uncle Victor on Accra FM on the citizen carry to Accra FM bobi ansa Commander Boham ni team no nyamisha stay tuned
ibiness one sheda an kano on papa so a next correct say wa from emra na and the wofi say be obey use system no against you.
We don't use the system.
But otherwise seriously speaking me catch before and maybe security situation be early part of his administration no I remember we said the president should be impeached or something like that oshia mo asoro obi sabi. He asked me.
Really?
Say if they was the young PG so go. Let me say and I would just security as a tone from science. And you are you are threatening everybody's livelihood.
No, Uncle Victor, confront you on that.
Oh yeah. You just okay no the SSM. But you're quite sorry, you know, he's tries to be nice to everybody. And I'm saying that Obian here nice to him again. Because the people are tired. Oba first in the day, what quite sorry reach a Ghana flag since Oba soldier for Onia. Nanka for budget so from the beginning. And it's on the decline now.
Says about
Obian. Foreigners are coffee on no one in the year point the quarter come. And a soldier for didn't China there. My point is that it should tell him that there's something people are not happy about. Try and find out. If you care about your people. I mean, but not all the time. But Oba, the wife is Oba because they know they come. No, seriously. I mean, Alan Chaman took the same as well. The same as well. Oh, but my position is, if you don't show love to your people, me my example of somebody who has been so impoverished, he loves his dignity, or the chicken at the bottom, or the coffee. I felt this is so horrible. So horrible. One piece chicken, or that tissue at the bottom, or coffee and the that is how bad some people is. They will sunk so low. Now, you can say you may feed you be 100%. However, say you who says you can number sabasa. Obi promise you will be 800 million. Obi say and then the cry. Obi say way say step down. 800 million. Yeah, you've been to World Bank, IMF to give us a bailout. 600 million first tranche. Second tranche require a case. Now what promise will be 800 million. No cover free hifa. Mucho sika na muye den. Ebi will be mufie na de kika ho. You know, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Our MPs are sitting there quiet. I have a problem with them. There was a time I raised an issue about them taking bribes. Let me call a office of special prosecutor. At that time it was Martin. And let me see the letter about MPs take bribe. EMB speaker. And okay, a buffet person started no zobekaya. Also, we all take bribes. A buyer. And they wanted to haul speaker, that time on your speaker, not a majority leader, to privileges.
Yeah, I remember.
Besides, someone bribe or na parliament or committee be good. They will try and put a different name on it, but they still bribe. It's just like what has happened to Akwawe Edubuahin, the current one.
Yeah, we will come on it.
Africa also say any corruption. No one get any corruption. There's a problem. Where's Pisowejano? Because you cannot prosecute him. For what reason? And I'm told there's a reason for that one too. I am convinced that there's a problem. Obiama hint, but it will come out later.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure. There's a problem.
The problem, it has to do with Anas. Anas, ombeso yin enim. But Supreme Court has ruled that so very witness it yin enim. And almost some person will push that angle, And Tinyan teaching the Nkosiaga. We have a problem in this country. Now, you see, I as an individual, I can't fight this fight alone. But I want our MPs to do that. Otherwise, one of these, they don't make court. MPs say, is it not our duty to ask them to work for us? Are we not paying them?
They will tell you we are working.
What we're working? The president is messing up.
The results should tell how much you are working.
Also, the minority will have their say. That's what they
Just your thoughts on this article. Quick one.
In fact, before you say, His Excellency Victor Smith, what did you must where ye a Niama?
And we have our MPs. If we are to avoid a situation where the people will rise up against the political class, the people, when I say the people, in anger and frustration.
And yeah, Yamfa both MPP national and this national for executive.
Yes,
we should rise up against them.
Yes, because someone will disqualify MPs.
Yeah, but my position is that no. But then you see, the MPs have the constitutional,
they do.
They do
back
the next elections.
Every bank. I know they have primaries. Exactly. And we buy everything about me no something for any what now.
No, but so Odi and and say so the people must kick them out.
That is what we should preach now.
You get my point. They will kick them out because who could seek is self-seeker. Who compare with the AD?
That's what we should preach now. That's what we should preach now.
We don't belong.
That's what we should preach now.
But we have an opportunity. The MPs are there. Forget about President Kufuor and Jubilee House. The MPs are there. Let's push them to do what is right for the people of Ghana. Let's push them.
Great comment here. Maria Adams says
it's not too late. When the majority had a press conference, finance minister, that was the opportune time. NDC, they should have joined them to have impeached the president and his team. Because seriously, we finance minister, I don't know handle economy. That's a Newman Senate, the president, the Chinese one. That was a nice opportunity. We could have used them together. We would have had the numbers. However, you're from Kodem, and I almost saw my dream.
Because you're from Kodem, meaning.
But they were called. We all know that they had a press conference. They were over 100 one day.
Yeah.
Then you committing me by Obiayedi. Are they working for the president or working for Ghanaians? Seriously, if we're using the Westminster system, and the president, it should be summoned to the
so what is
parliament.
You have issues with the minority. You have issues with the minority MPs as well.
Well, they missed an opportunity at the time, because that was a crucial. You see, normally, because they start the impeachment process, they will tell you that they won't have the numbers. Fine, but let's use the process. Let's follow due process. And the world is watching Ghana. You see, they think we have lost it. A corporate failure. Yeah, exactly. You go down the president who was taken through the process. What I say, the state of Ghana right now, I don't see how. Say a certain fine woman be sent a message to me the other day, very prominent person. I say, women don't have breasts anymore and men don't have balls. What does she mean by that? That was in response to my statement, you know. In other words, I'm asking Julobi for say they should direct the heat on our representatives. MPs, you know, they should be told in the face that you owe it to us. They really owe it to us to call that, you know, the leadership, the government, you know, to come and answer for some of these things. Dania obinam consulate e takwa e ba takradi. Adahoma de chinye. The road, and this road is part of the Trans-West African Highway from Nigeria to Cote d'Ivoire. It's been on the books forever. Ghana nkwaye ni masim konkofo Benin Togo.
But Uncle Victor, what did you say? Mom pennyfo no was so support enough to us. Because
to who?
Said yeah, Osi Obi Busa or Lady Bibusa said now women don't have breasts, men don't have balls.
Yes.
The few ones are on what the boss, you know, feels they don't get the support they need from the senior colleagues like yourself.
You need to direct
and
it.
That's the problem.
You need to direct it where it should go. You direct it to the wrong place, you are missing the boat.
I said the support.
Constitutionally, you know,
the support.
MPs are representatives.
But the support.
Support for who?
Just imagine that Right Ghana is moving. Then Uncle Victor Smith will show up there.
The next one, you see me there.
Where?
The first one wasn't here. I wasn't in town.
Where?
But with the point I'm trying to make is say, if we direct it at the wrong place, if we direct it at the police, what have you done? The people who are supposed to represent us are those people who are paying money to stay in parliament. But the other end said the business as usual. I don't see it. Opportunities, but they should call the government. They should stop the government and say, "Mudi here ditch." Say, driver be do ditch. We need to stop him. Now, your kindness as a president own TA, and now the government is not listening. We should stop this country. We should be able to call MPs, you know, young Piketty a parliament. So what I say, Julobi, you know, I don't know the guy, you know, I know Voma one out there, but I mean, anymore very well. But we sat quietly for too long. I listened to all of you on radio. I listened to other radio stations from sun up to sundown. Yeah, almost was sitting at so. Seriously. Obi say, oh, the president don't send the time I saw you just leave. I say, you won't leave. He will not leave us here in Ghana.
You have to put an indelible mark.
Seriously. He must answer the questions. Parliament, they see that. Almost say, oh, constitution, they'll try to be reading the constitution to use there's no vote of no confidence. There's nothing like that. But there's impeachment. So if I'm impeaching the government or the president, it can bring all these things up.
A higher version of it.
Yeah, Kokwana say into me and Kopimpa. You do have for processing them.
Yeah, it's historic.
Oh, and remember, future leaders they'll wake up. It's time to. It doesn't matter which party. It doesn't matter to me anymore because a crowd asking again who the state of people's lives. I am mobile. Can
the person say what radio so raising issues about? And let me read this portion. Quote: Our democracy and country in its current state, without much hope for any meaningful recovery in the next 1 year, coupled with threats of unrest and protest, may not survive the heat. Unquote. Can the person kasa upeso yeku?
I've directed it at the constitutional body. That's what I'm trying to say. Parliament, they owe it to us. My point is that you have a duty to help this country. If the government is failing, what about you? 275 of you. MPP NDC. The Americans say, look at the Ghanaians now more representing. If you guys can have a meeting, 275 of you, and summon the president, you must come and answer some questions. Or they decide that let's take him through the process. Because he's failed us. Listen to what they are saying. Almost fighting for leadership of their party.
Yeah.
Listen to the comments that are coming out. They might say Ibia Kennedy or Kennedy, but it's not true. He's indicted the government. Serious indictment. The kind of things he said about Bawumia, he's not even fit to continue as vice president. He has run the government down. The name of suggested Bawumia 10 it says the faults of Bawumia, sins of Bawumia. No, what will be sir?
Yeah.
They talk about
of Bawumia or something.
A Bursa.
Or 10. Check.
And then they said things like 1 million, one constituency. All those policies are sins. In other words, they were like lies. You told Ghanaians lies. Why do you continue and want to become our president? Kasano, enough is not going to work. We need to use our MPs. This is my belief. MPs, they're the constitutional body to represent us. Now, MPs, they have the mandate within the constitution to put pressure on the government, the president, to sit up. Yakasa Bre, I've been to radio stations in the past. If I'm coming out again this time, I think we owe it to the people to speak for the people. Go and see poor people. And I gave an example. I bought food for some people. Me tore fried rice na there Emma boys be on nam. Name who's about who did rice no without a nam no. Name say nam no hiva. Why we? That's the direction bottom. Name say what dey kwa he? I say me the coffee. And you may if you
don't mean it.
I was sad.
You don't mean it.
Or the chicken ash tissue match at the bottom. No, monoza. That is the life. You've impoverished the people. They've lost their dignity. Almost to show leadership. Leadership, no, you show more. Say you who call say who can ban one also who cast out a question. They expect you to do something to help them.
You see, I give it where I have a challenge with your submission. The idea of a MPP and NDC. We have more causal problems, no. So more causal problems, no, one side. However, Ghanaians are looking up to the next option, and that is where I have the problem.
The correct option now, because the next option, because okay, you're trying to talk about 2024. Let's say NDC winner, they are the alternative. Yes, sir.
Yes, but the point is, do you think the next option has shown leadership?
Which is the next option?
Yes,
the alternative.
Yes, the alternative.
For now, I'm not thinking about 2024.
Yes, for now.
It's the MPs. My emphasis is on our MPs. For now, we are not in election period. But they are still keeping those positions and we are paying them. They are representing us.
Anyway.
Until for 1 year, my corona potokra and Sani Akase Ekotuaba. You get the point I'm trying to make. Yeah. If we don't hold our MPs in check and put pressure on them, say, you owe it to the people of this country to deliver us from it means take the government to task, because only executive now or implement or come up with policies and or interfere with the financial system and all those funny things they've done. They've messed up this country big time. The kind of money that have passed through their hands. Last time I read about it, that was what? COVID funds in the buyer, 2 billion. Apart from COVID fund, 11 billion from Euro bonds in this period. Revenue from income from oil revenue. So all these things, that's what share the air cost for Ghana. Nefe Nancy the judgment debt is other account. And so who should show me some of us will know the details. Who should show me one creates our problem, no.
Oil
no 140 billion
140
judgment debt, no.
Yeah.
Obi time Obi and could this
No, this is a very simple.
No, Uncle Church.
It's a very, no, I don't like. I would want you to please hit it right on the head. A bumpty, and an office, Travgura, and now, and Sassi Sembi, and now we are quite a Bosia. Our position, no one capre, and our quite a Bosia, and was oh mount. And our bar Bem will be trying to contract him. This is it. It's a bomb tinty, and yet this Hakano. ono ani wo fase Traf Gura ni wo fase no Puma ni wo fase Akufo-Addo no mo fase
but
what you come on the business
if no meba
eno say I kwa ni wo fase
but yeah don't you think say a beat
Debbie pacho I know them Traf Gura no omo buy no IPP contract omo twam
and so we are confirm
we confirm Akufo-Addo ohu ni sa no on phone say we
hold on
energy minister MPP for first energy minister no
Boache
Jako so a trust statement on that one say omo twe
tiefo ne yahwefo na je se ene no yekutie no nyame nka mo se mo kan ho na mo yekutie nyame hwa no nyo bibia ka se daily update TV so ye so be subscribe no notification bell so share videos na like na fufunya bi hwa nyame hwa na stay connected the more trending update and as a shocking news by internet stay connected na unsu nya ochefa na share na afofo but your comment na hu hia e pa yetiefo nti yes sorry show me say comment section no or the comment and I shall be brebe kan my team for nyame sure no nyo bia Kesi stay tuned daily update we give you the best coming November for Saturday no for nature me daily update share on commodity daily update on chobi na kajense Saturday and pay be daily updates here cover na live pimpo e be the be me team for e be some say dem open we give you the best daily update TV.